already tried this approach, then I'm jealous. Because for the next little while, your practice results are going to be like... In this video, I'm going to spill the beans on some trade secrets of professional classical guitarists that players of any level can use to improve the accuracy, speed, and feel of their arpeggios. And the exact same tools can also be used to increase the expressiveness of your playing. Instead of piling on loads of different arpeggio patterns, I just want to take 3 of the most fundamental ones, and you can get really good results just working with these for quite a while. And I couldn't resist putting in one of my favorite little technique secrets because it supplements the information so nicely. But first, one thing that always bugs me is when we're looking at arpeggio studies like the Giuliani or other right-hand studies, and somehow it's the left hand that ends up being more demanding or tiring than the actual thing we're supposedly working on. So I made a few short little mini arpeggio studies, and all the background music for this video is made out of them. And so you can play with one or more of those if you like, or else you can just apply the same approach to whatever you're already working on, or invent your own. Let's learn the left hand shapes for my little mini studies, and we'll just take them as PIMA block chords for now. I'll show my recommended left hand fingerings, but you can of course change it or do something totally different. Strokes as being more or less like this. The string is floating in the air, and then your finger moves through the air and then strikes the string on the way through. In a way, we can get back to that again, but first I really want you to think about introducing a new phase in your strokes, which we're going to call the preparation phase. We're going to start with this ascending PIMA arpeggio pattern, and you can probably work this up to quite a good speed. We're going to start nice and slow to carefully learn how to do it, and we're going to just keep it simple with this open string E minor chord. But we don't play yet, we're just getting prepared to play. The main thing is we really want to get back to this completely planted position before each arpeggio, and so we're going to add in an entire extra beat to give us the luxury of more time to do it. Now we'll do PAMI with the same full planting, and we'll do it the same way. When your preparation is starting to feel a little more trustworthy, we want to learn to sneak it into this moment right when you're about to play your thumb note on the beat. It seems like you're planting your fingers as the thumb plays. If you can do those, then you're ready for the full exercises. stops the notes of the strings, and so the bass notes sound very clear. And overall, it's quite clean and can even help to lessen some of the left-hand noises because it mutes the strings. So those are good reasons to use that, but what if you want the strings to keep ringing as long as possible for a musical reason? Then we can still plant, but one at a time and sequentially. So here we just plant the next finger of the arpeggio, and just like with the last one, we want to really get a feel for it. So let's start with our open E minor arpeggio again. And a trick for these is to really time them consciously, like prepare right on the midpoints of the beats, or like the ands. And then if you're getting the hang of it, you can apply it to an excerpt of your choice. Next we'll try PAMI, and we'll plant sequentially for each finger's next note. Let's apply some preparation to this pattern. And my favorite approach to learn for this is to do a full preparation for the ascending phase and then sequentially plant M and I on the way back down. This works quite nicely, and the full planting really shows off the bass notes again. And again, we might want the nice clean sound of the strings being stopped on the beats, but other times maybe we would rather have the strings continuing to ring. Then we can use sequential planting. And then after you get the hang of them, I like to work each pattern through the various styles of preparing. And so I might get a whole little routine going. And then I'm just about to share one of my best little guitar secrets with you. Reveal my sort of bonus guitar secret, and it works really well with these arpeggios, but also it works in many situations. This is one of the funnest little things to learn, I think, and it really opens up some cool musical possibilities. And let's see if you can sort of get what I'm talking about from listening to this. Articulating the bass notes by controlling controlling their durations by planting the thumb. We'll start with planting the thumb as I plays, resulting in these neat little short notes. Then we'll stop the string as M plays. And then we'll plant our thumb as A plays. And then this gives some cool possibilities to play around with. When our thumb changes string, then it depends if we're actually preparing for the next note or if we want the sound of stopping the previous note. And if we do, we need to be a little nimble because we need to not only stop the old note, but also get to the next one in time. And so we can try something like this, a little slowly at first. Everything we just did is a lot more fun if we also know about the notes, theory, and chords on the fretboard. So if you're interested in those topics, then I'd recommend to start here. Thanks for watching, and I hope that helps someone.